Right, hello everyone, we'll do it. There we go, off on one. We want it on one. Hello everyone, this is John. Welcome to another Shoot 80 series. This is Durham City Golf Club we're going to today. New channel, Predator Golf channel, obviously. I haven't picked the best day today. It's going to be on and off rain, but it's another Shoot 80 challenge. Hopefully the weather will keep up. I did well at sharply, shot a 75. It's knocked me unofficial index, I should say, down to 8.9 for the videos and everything. But yeah, Durham City was a junior member here. It's a great place. You've seen it on the course videos, and now I'm trying to push my game to my limits and everything. And let's see if I can shoot 80 here today. It's hopefully it'll ease up. The rain's starting to calm down. The ground conditions are going to be a bit damp, but like I say, we've had a lot of rain, so it shouldn't affect me too much. Scoring conditions should be okay as long as the rain keeps up. Let's see how we do today. Looking forward to it. I'll go through the course stats very quickly for you. 20 quid on a Monday, by the way. I got a shock. That's very good. 6,319 yards, 71.9 course rating, slope 130 from the tips, and let's see how we do. Let's get down and let's get down to business. And yeah, it's starting to brighten up. Let's see if I can do it today. Really excited in Durham City. It's one of the places that I really enjoy. It's one of the, I think, for our sort of level, sort of highish low handicappers to sort of your mid handicappers, it's a real hard test. Some very interesting holes. It's a very unique, different course. The first 6 holes are some of the hardest that you're going to get in the northeast. So yeah, let's give it a go. Durham City, cheers. Hope you enjoy the video, and wish us the best of luck. I'm going to need it. Right, well, it wasn't a great first drive that. I've gone offline and I'm stuck behind the trees and everything. Luckily for me, it's not too bad. I have got a shot. Sorry you didn't see the first shot. Like I say, I don't know the YouTube rules and everything. The maintenance workers were behind me, so I just let them, I just switched the camera off and everything and hit me shot because they were just behind me. And yeah, like I say, I don't know the rules and all that. So I'm just going to place down a 5-iron. I'm just going to punch it down there the best I can. Let it run down there. The bunker is on the right hand side, but I should be able to skip and avoid that and just get myself a wedge down there. Oh, it's heading towards the bunker. Skip over right. No, it skipped over right. It's gone into the rough on the right hand side. The slopes took it all the way down there. It's not really where you want to be on this first hole. Not really where you want to be. See you for me second. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. It's not the best shot that I wanted to hit in the world, but it's okay. Like I say, the weather conditions aren't the best out here, and that's not 164. If the watch says 122. Yeah, 124. Yeah, it's a bit misty as well, my rangefinder. 124, no wind to speak of really. If anything, slightly in my face. Yeah, my hand slipped on me drive and it went off left, and luckily I had a shot to get out of the position I was in. Pitching wedge, 124. This is playing about 120. Now I want to hit the green here. I've got to get a par here on this first hole. Slightly left because the green goes left to right. The slope's going left to right, so I'm going to go in between the bunker and the flag. Again, Durham City is a little bit like Sharpie with the greens. Some of them are quite big. I should be able to hit a green in regulation here and get a birdie putt. It's turned a little bit on me. It's going to hit the green. Yeah, I'm on the green. Right hand side of the green. Going to be a longish putt. It is a birdie putt, but yeah, I would have liked that to have been a bit closer. It's the opening hole. I can't be too harsh on myself, and it's sharply I said my driving was a little bit debatable. The rest of my game was good, but Anyway, it's a birdie putt on the first hole. That's actually gone back a little bit further than I thought. Yeah, and another thing while we're here, I may as well mention it again. People have been asking about how do I get the videos and everything, who know me and follow me and all that. I'm just, you know, like, I'm just local, you know that. I'm not like a Rick Shields or anything. I'm just a local lad who's just doing what he's got, you know, just doing this as a hobby. Just click the subscribe button. It'll be underneath this video. It'll be a red thing. Just click subscribe and you'll get notifications of my videos instantly. That's how you'll do it. And like I say, anyone who wants around with me, I know there's a few people who said, you know, and I'd love to have a round with you because you all seem good lads. Just give us a shout. Just put it in the comments. I'm on TikTok. Just give us a message on TikTok, and we'll sort something out. Do a scramble or something. Right, right to left, coming down off the slope. Now my putting was good at Sharpley. It's got to be good here. I need to get out of this with a par. Okay, steady. There's more break to that than I thought. Good distance control, but there's more break to that than I thought. Right. Where's here? How I son for par. Nah, I've pushed it. I've pushed it. It's a 6 to start off with. You know, this first hole at Durham City is very, very parable, yet I don't think I par it regularly. For a golfer of my level, I should be parring that no bother 540 odd yards down the slope. And yet I've bogeyed it. 1 over through 1. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset with that first hole. I mean, it's meant to be a relatively simple par 5 that, and yet I've never par 146. I don't regularly par it. It's weird. I never regularly par that hole, and I should. It's a relatively simple par. If you get a good drive away, it's a relatively simple par 5. I never. My main problem is I never judge the distance properly into the first green of what it's playing. And my second thing is I always 3-putt. Right, wind slightly into my face. 146. Probably taking me 6 iron. It's it plays longer. Obviously it's a plateau green and everything. It's right in the middle there. It's on the bottom tier. It's a red flag. But I've got to make sure I get it over. I do not want to be short here. Just to the right of the flag, like I say, there's hardly any wind. Just drifting it in front of the stance to get the height. Hopefully it gets onto the front tier and I get a birdie chance at this. 6 iron. Oh, it's drifting a bit left. It's clipped the tree. It's off on the left hand side. Not the ideal start here at Durham City. See you down there for me second. Right, it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. You can see for yourselves, it's not too bad. It's pin high to the left. It just flicked the branches and dropped. I don't have my chip master, that's the problem, so it's going to be a little chip from me. I could do with a par here. That first one I should have. 1, 2, 6, 7, 11 yards. I'm a little bit peed off with myself on that first one, you know. For a golfer of my level, I should be regularly parring that, and yet maybe 15% of the time I've parred that hole. It's not good enough. It's relatively simple. You can see it's straight down the bank. If you get a straight drive, you just whack your ball and get it. You can reach it in 2. The big hitters can reach it in 2. I can reach it in 2 if I had hit a good one with good conditions. Right. Good chip, 11 yards. Get out with a par here. Oof. Right, it's gone a little bit further than I thought. The greens are running still pretty quick. Even though we've had a bit of rain, they're running quite quick, and this is another difficult one for par now. Thank God I wasn't on the top tier. This is a really tough green here. This is a really, really tough green. It's one of the funniest greens in the northeast with all the courses. This, by the way, it's 3 tiered. You've got that tier, then that tier, then a 3rd tier at the back. Today, the worst place I've said for it to be is the bottom tier if you go long, because from there you're absolutely buggered. Now this is a big turner right to left. I've got to get this right. However, son, let's get back to how you were putting it sharply. Big turner, couple of balls outside the right, uphill, just get the pace right and it's in. Yes, yes, you little dancer, come on. Well, that's that first one was just a blip. I pushed the first putt. It was breaking left to right anyway, so I had no chance with that first one, but that's a good par save, that one. Excellent. Back in it. Back to on to number 3. Okay, on to number 3. I'm a little bit nervous actually about this round as well. I think it's because I've got such high expectations from my last round at Sharpley, where I went round and 75, 4 over, which was an absolute tear for me. And I wasn't perfect. The funny thing was at Sharpley, I wasn't perfect. But I know here at Durham City, because of how tight and hard it is, if I'm not perfect here, there's no way I'll be shooting a 75. This is to me, this is the next level to Sharpley. It's a bloody hard course, this. Right, number 3, ground still rock solid, but we'll be all right. 410 yards from the back tees here. You can see basically what's ahead apart from the green. The green's a dog leg round to the left. Now you don't want to be going right. If you go right, it's just crapville. it's the stream, there's rough, it's just lost ball territory. You don't want to be there. You want to be going, my line is probably straight over the right edge of that bunker. With a little fade, I should be okay. This is a bloody hard hole. It's a bloody hard hole. The first 6 holes here at Durham City, I think, are up there with the top hardest 6 well, in the northeast, to be fair. I can't think of many other holes that are as hard as this. So my line is right edge of that bunker. Slight cut. Hold on a minute, I've just got to tuck me shirt in. Let's look professional, John, eh? Let's look professional. Let's not look like yeah. No, that'll do. I'll do it for me next shot. Sorry, I've took my top off, so I look a bit, yeah. Right, here we go. Oh no, that's gone. I said it sharply, me driving isn't on. I said me driving isn't on, and I think that's what's that? Oh, that's the one that I found on the practice area, the Slazenger. Yeah, there's me spare one. Right. Well, if I can find the ball, I can deem it unplayable, I suppose, and play one from there. But just in case he's a provisional, I knew straight away. I says me driving it was funny at Sharpley, and it's been funny there. That's more like what I was wanting to do. Over the bunker with a slight cut. Damn it. Damn it. If I do find that ball, I can deem it unplayable, but that's in the river, isn't it? See you down there for me second. No, there's no chance of finding that. It's just a lost ball. It's 3 off the tee. And I'm in the bunker with this one. I thought over the left-hand bunker I would have had a bit of space. I've got absolutely nothing. So I've played 3 already to here. The best I can hope for now is a double bogey. This is going to be a 7. 177. I'm so disappointed with this start. It's all right. I can recover from it. It's just I can't even go for the green. I'm going to have to take a 7-iron, just whack it out. I've got a lip, and then just see from there. I'll be playing 4 to the front of the green, I think. For heaven's sake. Well, I've got to be honest, I've put a lot of pressure on myself from sharply. I've put a lot of pressure on myself from sharply, and I shouldn't have done that, really. I should have. There's something in my mind that says, oh, I've better perform here as well, but never mind, on to the next. And this is what's going to happen at my level, you see. One day I could absolutely blitz a course, and if I'm slightly off one day, this is what's going to happen. Durham City's bloody hard. 149. Going to make sure that's... That says 120 odd. What does my watch say? Yeah, that's right. 123. Okay, 123. I was going to say 140 odd. Doesn't sound right. 123. And slightly across to the right. I've got to put this stiff because I've had 4. I've got to have a 1 putt and get out with this with a double. If I get out with a double, there's still a chance. But early doors, when I've only got 9 shots at a par 71, I'll be in bother. That's good. That's good if my distance is right. Good, good. I think it's on the green. I think it's on the green. Might be about a 15-footer. That's good. That's good. I've got a chance. If I can get a 1 putt here, I get out with a double bogey. See you down there. Right, yes, same problem. Same problem, you see. It's the same problem as Sharpley. The greens are so big that your perception of how close your ball is to the flags just... It's totally irrelevant. Doesn't look like any pitch marks. The greens are still pretty solid, even though we've had a bit of rain. Right, this is a big putt, bigger than I thought. It's probably about a 30-footer, 35-footer. Where left to right, feet suggesting right to left. Yeah, suggesting right to left here. However, so give this a good roll. Don't be short on it. You've got to give this a good roll. High points there, you can see it, so come on. Every time I need a putt, it's now. Go on, go on. Oh. Well, that was a good effort. That was a bloody good effort, I've got to be honest. It's a double bogey, but that was a good putt, son. It was a good effort. It doesn't matter though. I'm 3 over through 3. Not really a position I wanted to be in. I lost ball there. Like I say, me driving it sharply. That was the one thing I was a little bit concerned about, was me driving. I've got to get it right quick, otherwise this could be a nasty round. See for number 4. Right, I need to put a string of pars together here, and these next 3 holes are not exactly the sort of holes you just say, I'll just par these, no bother. These are difficult holes coming up, the next 3 holes. For professionals, probably easy enough, but you know, probably a flick for them, but for us, these are difficult holes. This one, 402 yards off the backs. And remember it, again, very tight, very much like the last hole. Only this, it's exactly the same, left to right, right to left, sorry. Only this time you've got the river, only this time it's going uphill rather than downhill. River Browry on the right again, trees encroaching on the left-hand side. You don't want to be right. If you're left, you can deal with it. You can deal with being stuck behind the trees, but you can't deal with the right-hand side. yeah, I need a good one here just to settle me down. I need a good drive just to settle me down. There's no real reason why I can't do it. I've done this 100 times before, John. Just put it straight down the middle. Last tree there, the left edge of that last tree is your line, John. Oh, and I've gone way left. Ah, trees. Yep. I've got issues with my driving. There's something I'm not doing right. I'm gonna have to see. I didn't want to go right there. I've just gone straight into the trees on the left. I'll be all right. I'll have a shot, but can't be doing this around Durham City. It's too hard. Yeah, there's a lad down his tractor, so I didn't bother showing that. But I was stuck right behind a tree. I've just chipped it out, and this is my third, believe it or not. It's the best I could have done with it. It really was stuck behind the tree. I had a tree behind my backswing, and I had to just force it like that with an 8-iron. Nothing much else I could have done with it, so I've wasted a shot, and I've wasted another shot bloody here. See where the flag's at. I think it's right over on the... Okay, there it is. About 165. I'm gonna have to hit this really low. Left edge of that bunker and try and fade it round onto the green that way. I've got no other option. Sorry, I kept quiet there because you don't want to know what I was thinking. That was a millimetre from being perfect. You saw the flight, it was going like that, and I went, yeah, and it couldn't just flip one of those little green leaf things, did it? It had to whack the full-on branch, and it just went dung and knocked it straight down. It was a really good shot, that. I know it was a really good shot. 118, it was going straight at it, and I think all the luck I had yesterday is run out today. I think it's all run out. 118, 4 shot. It's too hard this course to not have any luck and to be slightly off. I'm driving. Your driving can't be off here because everything's tree lined and it's tight. Oh, come on, give us a break. The course just isn't giving me a break at the minute. The thing is, I've been telling you about this risk-reward style of golf that I play. Sharply, you've seen the very best of it. Now, here at Durham City, you're seeing the very worst of it. What can happen if you're slightly off and everything you're doing is the most aggressive option you can think of and try and attack. This is what can happen. It can go so wrong. And that's how sometimes I'll end up shooting the 90-90. I'll shoot a 75 like yesterday. And then today, I might come out and shoot a 96 and someone says, how the hell has that happened? Well, this is how it happens. It's like I say, you know, if you're just playing casually with yourself and everything, yeah, play safe golf, that's fine and everything. But if you've got to win competitions, that's not the way to do it. If you come off and shoot a 98, at least I've got the knowledge to say, you know, I gave everything a go there. Everything I did was the most attacking thing and I was just off form and it's never come off. And that's exactly what's happening here. It's just not coming off for us. That 5-iron was literally that, for being a great shot. That pitching wedge, I went as close to the line as a tree as I could to attack the pin. It's flicked the branches and it's ended up here. It's just the way it is. That's what's going to happen. 38, probably played about 45 hinge and hold chip. Yeah, that's all right. I've got a chance from there. I think that's for double bogey. But yeah, that's just the way it is, and you've just got to accept it. You've just got to accept it. One day you can come out and be absolutely amazing. The next day you're not. See you down there for my putt. Right, I'm putting for bogey then. This one for bogey. I can still get out with a bogey, believe it or not, even though I've made I made an idiot of myself out of that hole, but I can still get out of this with a par. Right to left, gently down. It's going to be a gentle guider, I think. It might take a bit of a swerve at the end. I can see it getting a little bit steeper towards the end. Again, it's just a good putt. Ball outside on the right. Pace line, and that should do the trick. Turned a bit more than I thought. Never mind, double bogey. That's 5 over through. Hold on a minute. Bogey, double bogey 3. That's 5 over through 4. Yeah. I'm going to have to put a hell of a string of pars together now, and I don't think this is the course to do that. All right, number 5. Number 5. The little par 3, bunker to the left. 157 yards. No wind to speak of downhill, probably a 7-9. But I'm still just going to go at it. I'm not going to quit on it. I'm just going to go at it and at it and at it until one hole works for me. And then that'll give us a confidence to say, you know, I'm still doing the biz. You know, I'm not going to back out of it. I'm still going to go. I'm just going to go directly for the targets that I want to go for. This one, right in between the bunker and the flag, the slope will come round. Yeah, I'm just going to go directly at it. Not directly at it, sorry, but the line I think that'll give us the best chance, which is right in between the line, the left edge of the bunker and the hole. I'm going right at it. 7-9. Come on. Oh, it's a bit dry. It's okay. It's hit the green. It's just right hand side of the green. Chip up. Just not quite there today. It's not quite there. Just, I don't know. I went for it. Just not a very good strike, and it'll be a little chip up. I'll be okay. See you down there. Like I say, it's not absolutely terrible from me. It's pin high. It's a decent enough hit and everything. I said it was a bad strike. What I meant is that I drew it instead of just hitting it straight. I had a little slight draw on it. It's kicked at the front of the green, and it's rolled down here onto the right hand side. It's not an absolute terrible shot, but it's not perfect, you know what I mean? And my game is based around I have to be perfect, otherwise it will not come off. Right, it's not too far to go actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, it's about the same as the second hole, 11 yards. It's getting humid out here, so I'm not going to bother wearing my glove for this. I don't think it'll particularly matter. Good little chip, put it dead, get away with a par. No, that's not enough, John. It's not enough, John. It's not enough. Okay, I need a good par here. I need a good putt here to get me out of this. Right to left, I think. Yeah. Uphill. That wasn't a good chip. That, you know, that was poor from me. I needed to give it a little bit more. I really did. How son? No, straight as an arrow. Straight as an arrow. Ah, it's a 4. This is frustrating for me, this. frustrating after Sharpley a couple of days. This is frustrating. This is bloody frustrating. It's all right. It's okay. It's another bogey, but this is what can happen. This is what can happen. What was hole number 4? Was that a double bogey? Yeah, and that was a 4. So I'm 6 over through 5 already. 6 over through 5. On to number 6. Yeah, everything there was suggesting the wear. The wear was on the left-hand side. Everything was suggesting that was going to be a gradual turn of right to left, and it just went absolutely straight as an arrow on me. I went just outside on the right, and it just... never mind. Now this one's a long one. You remember this 400. Well, that's directly to the greens, 420 odd. 425 on the board. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's this bloke in the buggy doing up there? Is he going across to the next hole? Yeah, I think he is. Right, so left fairway is your line. You don't really want to be going right hand side again. That's rubbish. I need a good drive. I need to be left hand side of the fairway. That buggy's coming down this way. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know what he's doing, but it's... I'll just wait till he's out of my line of vision. He's interfering a little bit here. Once he gets past that tree, I'll be all right. He's not in my peripheral vision, but it's just in case he shoots across or something. I don't think he will, but you never know this day and age what people do. Right, left-hand side of the fairway, son. Come on. You'd have got it. That's it. That's the one I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Left side fairway, perfect. Broke me tee, but never mind. Yeah, that's exactly what I was after. That's how I normally drive it. That's me normal self. That's good. At least I've hit one decent drive. The thing is here, the first 6 holes, Durham City, if you don't do everything right, if you don't drive well, from the word go, if you don't get off the tee well, the first 6 holes here, Durham City, you've had it. Your hole's over straight away. You're looking bogey straight away if you don't get your drive off the tee. You've got to be bloody good at your short game as well. And you've got to be a good putter, because these greens, if you don't put a perfect iron shot on them, you could easily 3-putt. See you down for the next. Yeah, good position that. Yeah, he was just the ranger. And a lot of golf courses are doing that now, by the way. There must be a lot of people who just come onto the course. Bit of a bare patch, like, but... 138, that's a great drive from me. 138, I've hit that about 285. Maybe even more straight down the pipe. That's brilliant. See, that's me at my best. That's me at my best. 285. That's me at my very best. But if your driving goes off, there's no way I'd be single figures on a course like this. So 138, elevation change. It's in between 7 and an 8. There's not much wind to speak of. It's picking up a little bit now, and it's off to the left hand side. Probably playing about 150, John. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to go an easy 7. Allow for the elevation change, middle of the green, and it'll slope round towards the flag. The green goes left to right here, so the line is really the middle of the green, and then hopefully it'll cut it round and get me birdie chance that way. I mean, it's can you hear that on camera? Look at that. Absolutely rock solid, the ground. I mean, that's not normal for the northeast. That, look at that. Absolutely, it's like hitting off concrete. So you can't really take any divots here. You've got to try and skim it. That's a good hit. That's good. That's exactly where I wanted it. That's a lovely shot. That's a lovely shot. Now, it might be a little bit short because of I just didn't know how it was going to react. I mean, off this turf, it's worse than, honestly, it's worse than links golf. This is like playing off concrete. So really, it might be long, might be short, it might be perfect, I don't know. But I know one thing, it's a bloody good shot. See you down there for me birdie putt, hopefully. Wow, that's gone, it's gone further back than I thought. It's not too bad, but I've got a downhill putt, and that's really not what I wanted. Wow, I mean, looking back at that hole, the tee box right in the corner there, and you've got a, this is a tighter fairway than you think. Looking back, when you see it on the tee box, you think, oh yeah, it looks a big fairway. It's not, you know, it's not. That's a bloody good hole. This is similar to the sort of hole you'd get on the King's Course at Glen Eagles. It's a bloody hard, tough hole, this. Right, the putt. I haven't looked at the way at the hole yet. Where the hole is that way, so the indication is right to left. It feels right to left there. Feels a bit right to left there. Yeah, the high point's obviously here, so it's quite downhill actually. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to get back on track here. I need at least a par here. Get myself back on track. The next 3 holes I've got to go par. I haven't really got an option, to be honest. Right. Keep running. Keep running now. Steady up. At first I didn't think I gave it enough, but clearly I did. So it went over to that side. Come on, son. Dead simple putt. Straight in. Yeah. They're the sort of ones, when you're playing and like match play, people just say, oh, I think you have to put that. Because they know they're little tricky ones sometimes. No, it's a good par on that hole. Hey, that's a bloody good par, because that is a really difficult hole. That it's 425, but it's all uphill. It's playing uphill. That's about, in reality, that's about 450, 460. I've done well to par that. On to the next hole. Right, this is the hole you missed out on. Missed out on the course tour. This is the signature little 7th hole. Really nice little hole. Bunker to the right there. I think there's a bunker to the left hidden away there as well. So if I just look at my zapper, maybe there isn't, but from here, 138. So it's it's not a long distance. 138. I don't really want to be short here because of the bunkers. Back, I think I've got a bit of space to the back. I mean, how far is it to the back of that green, to where all the rubbish is and everything? I don't think I'll reach all that rubbish at the back. Nah, the rubbish is about 167 to the rubbish. So an 8 iron's fine. 8 iron's fine for this. There's a little bit space to the back. I don't need to worry. It's not a big concern. Where's me 8? There's me 8. There's me 6. There's me 7. There it is. Hitting under me hybrid again. Right, so yeah, okay, 8 iron. Like I say, wind hardly negligible, I should have said, sorry. Green looks as if it's going right to left. Maybe just the left edge of that right bunker's my line. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the line to hit, John. Yeah, happy with that. Now it's just hitting the shot. I think that's all right. I didn't see it. Surprisingly, I didn't see it in its flight, but it looked just a tiny bit right to that left edge of that bunker. So if I've got my distance control, that should be on the green, or at the very least in the peripheral area of the green, because I thought that was a decent shot. Okay, I'm not going to look at my rangefinder. I want to shock myself when I get down there. See you down there for me second. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good shot. I knew my line. I said it's just outside of the right edge, the left edge of this bunker here. I knew when I hit it, I just went, that's looking all right. I didn't see it in the flight. Any pitch mark, any pitch mark, any pitch mark? I'm not seeing any. Hey, today, this is fantastic. I've got the whole coast to myself, Durham City. I mean, it's like having my own private club, this. It's marvellous. Oh, this must be it. No, that can't be it. It can't be it. Surely that's too far right for it. That's... Although it might be. It might be. I don't know. Right. Okay, remove all the tripe and garbage here. This is important. Where... Yeah. Right to left. Where on the left side. Downhill. Yeah. It's going to leak. This is going to leak big time. I think that way I can see the slope. It's going to leak. This isn't an easy putt, by the way. This is a one that it could end up being 8 foot past the hole. It's a little leaker. Probably just that patch there. A couple of balls outside on the right. Yeah, it's a leaker. It's a leaker. It's a good job I tapped it. I didn't put the... I had a softer grip on my putter. Man, good par, but I'm just going to try that again. That's a little leaky, you see. It's one of them, you think. Actually, I'll give it a good firm stroke to try and get it to the hole, but you don't have to, because it's going to get... the slope going that way is going to help you anyway with the pace. See that? It's a big leaker. It's a big leaker. That was a difficult putt, that. Happy enough with a par. Would have liked to have birdied it, but the odds were definitely against me there with that putt. Never mind, it's a par. On to number 8, I think. All right, a bit sanity. Two pars in a row. It's not out of the realms of fantasy, this shoot 80 still, by the way. If I can somehow par these next 2 holes, get myself onto number 10, which will be the dogleg round on the left. These next 2 holes are tricky, by the way. They're not easy. I'm back. I can do it. The back 9. I've got the 12th, which is easy enough. I've got the 10th. No, the 11th. Sorry, it'll be today. The par 5. I can par that. I can par the 14th. 17th is doable. 18th's doable. You know, there's some parable holes on the back 9. The fronts are really the toughest 9. Don't get us wrong, the backs aren't easy. The backs are still bloody tough. But you've got a couple of par 5s. The 17th, if you get a good hybrid down there and wedge it on, you can get a birdie there. 18, if you get a good one and it's not into winds, all right. You know, there's some holes that you've got a chance at, but these are some tough holes. This one's a tough one. You've got to get a good drive away, and then it's all the way down the bank, and you don't know how to predict how much it's going to run down. It's 2 clubs. It's 2 clubs running down. It's quite... I want to be just to the right of this stake, putting a good strike of it, and it kicks down to the left, as we know, and then I should be okay from there for a second. Yeah, perfect, brilliant. Yeah, that's good. I've got a chance from there, just to the right of the stake. I've got a chance from there. That'll run down nicely. 380 yards from the backs here, but that's got a chance it'll run down. It might get me into the vicinity of a wedge. With the ground being as hard as it is, I might be able to be attacking and go for the pin here. See you down for me second. Yeah, don't like that. It's suddenly gone dark, and I don't like the fact my ball's over here. I thought I hit a good one. I went, yeah, smash and drive. I've obviously faded it. There's going to be a downpour here. There's going to be a downpour. We might be lucky, but I've got a feeling. 127, there's going to be a downpour here. 127, and like I say, it's down the slope. It's going to be a tricky shot. Oh, and the wind's starting to pick up now. Yeah, I've got a feeling about this one. I've got a feeling this is going to be a heavy downpour. Right, 127, I can see where the flag's at. Middle of the green, right to left. Playing at about 112 and letting it run down. Gone a bit further right than I would have liked, but that's going to kick and run down off the slope. It's probably going to be on the green, that, you know. That's probably going to be on the green, and it's going to be all right. Yeah, okay. So you're down for me third. That's how funny this course is. That was the right edge of the green, and I said, that's going to be all right. I'm going to get a putt at it. And you fine well. I was going for the central green. I've missed it off right. I've pulled it right. And yes, here I am. I've got a putt at it. It's a long putt, mind. I wouldn't say it's an easy putt. Hopefully this will just blow across. It will be all right. Look, there's a bit of wind, and it looks as if it's going to blow across. It's not too heavy. But things can easily change here. Right. That way, left to right. Come on, son. Good pace, good line. Nothing else you can do here. Come round, come round. Oof, oh, that's sharper than I thought. Oh, that's a bit sharper than I thought. Now I've got a tricky one here for me par. I really thought that was not as much as downhill as I thought. I knew it was downhill, but that crept on me a little bit. Right edge. 6 footer. Par. Yeah, it's a turner. Ah, dearie me, it's a bogey. It's a bloody bogey. Putting's not as good as it was at Sharpley. Damn it. 7 over, 2 shots left in the tank, and I've got 11 to play. Hey, dearie me, I really thought I could have parred that. That was a good second shot, really, and never mind, on to the next. That crept on me more than I thought it was going to do. That one down the hill, I never suspected for a minute it was going to be that bad. Right. And here it comes, here it comes. I knew this was going to get heavier. Hopefully it'll just blow across. I mean, it looks as if it's clear over there. It might just stay at this level, which is okay. I can still show the footage at this level, but if it gets any heavier, I'm going to have to stop. Which it is. Which it is. Right, this one straight up the hill. You've seen it before. Big group of trees is my line. I need to hit a good drive, get it up there, and from there have a shot at the green. So it's really just getting a good drive away. Oh, no, that's dry. It's running up there and might scatter through the trees, but just not there today. Low, horrible drive, really. I'm hitting it all right. I'm not saying my strikes are bad. My strikes are not bad. It's just that my dispersion, my apex is all over the place. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort this out with me driving, because if you can't drive, you're not going to get yourself in good positions to make scores. See you down there. Well, I'm just about out of the trees, but not quite. What does the watch say? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually, because it's a long hole, this one. It's about 400 up the hill, and I haven't hit that particularly well. Yeah, I can see the flag. 188, yeah. Yep, so it's right, and my watch is right, it's 188 to the flag. The question now is, are these trees going to interfere with the swing? Because if I can get a swing at it, I can go with my hybrid, do a little draw around and try and get to the green that way. But if it's interfering with my swing, it's going up to the right, the wind as well, so I've drew it and the winds took it that way as well, so that explains all that. If I can get a swing at it, I can go for the green. I know I can. And I have got a swing at it, okay. So that's my first thing. My line is probably going to be just inside of the 150 marker there. I'm presuming that's the 150 marker. And then doing a little manipulated draw around, turning it over. Right. Oh no, bag of bloody crap. It's run up there, I'll have a third onto the green, but that was just, at least it drew, it just that I just didn't get a good strike on it and it sort of just bobbled up there. It was a difficult shot, you know, you could see yourself how hard it was, gave it a go, but never mind, at least I've got a third onto the green. Right, I might have to put the umbrella up here because it's getting quite strong. Yeah, suppose this is giving you lessons on how to play the raid for those higher handicappers and all, because it's getting it said there was a little bit at 4 o'clock. Hopefully this is a bit that was meant to be due at 4 o'clock and then that's it. Hopefully after that we're all clear and everything. This is what we were meant to be getting at 4 o'clock, I think. There we go, just to stop there. There we are. Hold on a minute, just needs to be one more click. Yeah, so I'm hoping this is what was due. It's so good getting the rangefinder out, it'll just get all messed up. This is what was due at 4 o'clock, so hopefully it's looking more clear over there. This might just be a little shower and it might go quick. 97 yards. On the watch to the middle. 98, right. Where's the wind going? It's going to have to be a little pitching wedge. 98, 96, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 90 yards. Probably paying about maybe even 100. A little bit right. It's kicked off the slope and it's ran all the way down there. That might even be lost, you know. I'll have to take a provision. That might even be lost. It's kicked all the way down to where that bloody it's a Flashinger ball that I picked up at the range. Well, I'll use it. And that's way too safe. That's way too safe, but I wasn't going to put that one down the bank. It should be all right. We'll find it.